Good evening. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network. We are at Paris High School for the JV contest LIC matchup between your Lady Tigers of Paris and the visiting Eagles from Newton. This is Clay Bess alongside Lenny Irwin as we get set for the third JV game of the season. Your JV Tigers are 2-0 to start the young year off, and we're a minute and a half from hearing starting lineups and getting underway here on a Monday night in Paris.
That's good to be here once again, and all this new technology, we're able to do stuff on YouTube now instead of doing it through the Mixler and doing it on the livestream.com. So hopefully this is a little better. I don't know for sure. This new technology is kind of leaving me behind, but
yeah, we were talking pregame about the huddle camera that has been installed here at Paris High School. That's going to be the reason why you're seeing the game tonight. That's the camera that will follow the ball back and forth down the court, and we'll see how that goes. I'm sure we'll hear opinions on it, good or bad, right?
I'm sure, yeah.
But looking forward to that if it does play out the way it's supposed to, and the way multiple teams, hundreds of teams, are using that across the state and throughout the nation.
Yep. So
pregame shows tonight here on the Paris Sports Network are sponsored by White Sheep Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. They need half hour for the coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. 7 minutes shows on the clock here for the first quarter of the JV contest as we get set for basketball. Newton's going to start with possession. Again, no jump ball here in COVID season. And the Eagles will have it first. Morgan White for the Newton Eagles. Starts at
there's
point.
A steal.
And a turnover already from Newton. That's Jacoba Harkar with the steal. She gives to Grace Sullivan. Sullivan dribbles up the volleyball line, back to Harkar. Caitlin Combs over here on the right wing. Harkar passes left. Kenzie Hutchings had it, then gives it up to Grace Sullivan. Sullivan dribbles out beyond the three-point line. Passes to Harkar to the free throw line, and she turns it over.
She lost it.
So on the way, here come the Eagles. This is Amber Russell who had it. Pulls it back out, picks up her dribble, passes it to the right side. Gave it to Hetzer, who then gave it away, and a drive down to the baseline. Shot up no good. That was Ava Kelsler, who's going to head to the line for two. Actually, that's 24, Amber Russell.
Okay, well, looks like Hutchings picked up the personal. That'll be her first, team's first.
First free throw, no good from Russell. Second free throw on the way. Hits that one. It's 1-0 Newton. Combs to bring it up for the Tigers. Lob pass down low. Sarah Mills. One dribble up with the left hand. No good. Off the backboard. And rolling around in the opposite corner from us is picked up by Harkar. Jacoba gives to Caitlin. Back to Harkar. Harkar hands off to Combs, who dribbles to the midcourt logo, and she'll set things back up. Gave to Sullivan, who threw it away. Steal by Hetzer. Hutchings will pressure her. Hetzer picks up her dribble, needs to get rid of it, can't find anybody, and a timeout's going to be used by Newton with 5:34 to play first quarter.
Amy Harris was pretty quick up off that chair to call that timeout because she's seen her girl was trapped out there and nowhere to go. So
good scramble defense there by the Tigers after the turnover. So it'll be Newton ball out of this timeout. Thanks to all of our partners and sponsors who are making this possible here this evening. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, they're located on the west side of Paris. They believe the world eats better when we eat together. Cargill, helping the world thrive. Newton ball out of that timeout. They lead by one early on in this one. White across half court. Harkar guards her.
And she bounces it off her leg and out of bounds, so it'll be another turnover of Newton.
Paris with it, looking for their first bucket. Combs, lob past Mills. Handoff Combs. Combs drives. Floater from the baseline, no good, too strong. Rebound Opposite side, pulled down by Newton, then a jump ball is called. Sarah Mills earns the Tigers another possession. Combs to trigger. Gets it into Hutchings. Hutchings gets into the lane. She's going to have a right-handed layup. High off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Combs. Combs, one dribble, goes up with it, has it blocked. Pulled out of there by Newton. That's Ava Kelsler. Junior for the Eagles, lost it, stolen away by Hutchings. Great bounce pass finds Combs, who puts it up no good. Back iron, got her own miss, and another jump ball called. Newton possession this time around.
We had a couple good looks there, Clay, and didn't get anything to go.
Really good looks. Great pass, just couldn't finish. Here's Newton in their offensive end. Hetzer has it over on the left wing. 3 Tigers all around her. She threw one up that's hauled in by Schaefer. Brooke Schaefer of Newton. Then she gives it away, and a shot up is no good for Morgan White. Rebounded by Newton. Second chance opportunity. Layup no good from point-blank range. Rebounded again by Newton. Hutchings was in there to tie her up. It'll go Paris' way.
Well, both teams seem to be kind of cold shooting.
You blame them for being cold, Lenny?
No, it's cold out. So.
Tigers with it now. Mills picked up her dribble. Gets rid of it to Sullivan. Combs, three-pointer on the way. Got it.
Well, that's a problem. We just wasn't out far enough.
3-1 Paris leads. White has it for Newton. Gets rid of it. Now pass towards the center of the court, and a foul going to be called on Paris.
Harkar is going to pick that personal up, be her first, team second.
4 minutes to play first quarter. White with it for Newton. Gives to Schaefer. Schaefer to Russell. Harkar guards her. Schaefer, a long chest pass, finds its target. That's Hetzer, who passes back, and a three-pointer on the way is good. That is Brooke Schaefer knocking that one down, the freshman. And it's 4-3 Newton back ahead. Pass up ahead, Mills on the bounce, no good. Was her layup, rebounded by Newton. Amber Russell has it, trying to get rid of it, but she was fouled. Holding call. And that's going to take us to our first official timeout here this evening. Chance to thank another one of our partners, Diamond Brothers Insurance. Diamond Bros Insurance LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Our agency philosophy is to serve our communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of our 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin, or look them up at www.diamondbros.com. You can also give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by at 111 Sheriff Street. 4-3 Newton early on in this one. Again, this is an official timeout. You'll see one of these each quarter this season. Might make you feel like you're watching the game on ESPN, right, Lenny?
A little bit, yeah.
Newton will have possession out of the timeout as they're going to nearly turn it over.
Just about.
Ball rolled out of bounds. Last touch by a Tiger. It'll stay Newton ball.
I'll say the Newton girl wasn't ready for the pass, but then Harkar couldn't track it down either. So
Vivian Moore checking in for the Tigers. Inbound pass goes to Hetzer for Newton. Hetzer gives to Schaefer. She's going to be tied up by Kenzie Hutchings, and it's going to stay Newton ball.
What's the orange thing that this official's got in his hand?
Is that his whistle so you don't lose it? Ball was inbound and knocked away.
Maybe it is. I hadn't thought about that.
Now a shot up in the lane, no good, but nearly another offensive board. But we'll get instead another jump ball.
Yeah, it must be because they've all got them, it looks like.
Combs dribbles up for the Tigers. She crosses the midcourt stripe. Top of the key. Dribble handoff. Hutchings. Hutchings into the lane. Kick out. This is Moore with it now. She gets into the lane. Tries to get it to Mills. Rolls away from her, but she picks it up. Gives it to Combs. Combs up with the floater. No good. Nearly saved by Sullivan. She did save it, in fact, but it went straight to a Newton Eagle. Now she's trying to get a steal. That's Alexis Hetzer with it. Lost it for a second. Teammate picks it up for her down in the corner. Newton's got to try to get across half court, and 10-second call.
So that'll be a turnover, Newton, which it would have been anyway because Paris intercepted the pass at the half-court line. So
2:20 to play first quarter. Combs with it for Paris. To the free throw line. Back out to Hutchings. Hutchings drives left side of the lane. Went up with a shot, had it blocked. That block goes to Ava Kessler. And here comes Newton. Knocked away and out of bounds. That was Vivian Moore on defense. And it'll be Newton ball under their own basket.
good hustle there by 23, Sarah Mills, too. She come in from the backside.
Inbound for Newton. Bounce pass to the opposite side of the bucket. Shot up, no good. And another jump ball called.
And that's going to stay with Newton.
Newton inbound. Get it into Kessler. Guess what, Lenny? Jump ball.
Yep. This one's going to go to Paris, so that'll be a turnover, Newton.
Less than 2 to play, first period. 4-3. Newton still leads by 1. Combs brings it up. Gives to Moore. Moore to the top of the key. Now passes Grace Sullivan. Into the lane. Kenzie Hutchings out to Vivian Moore for a 3. No good from the right wing. Rebounded by Newton. That's Bennett. Recently checked in for the Eagles. She gives it away. And now Newton pushes it up down the left side of the court. Able to tiptoe down the sideline, and then
I think we got a foul this time.
Foul called, yeah.
I think it's going to go against number 1. Vivian Moore, her first team's, what'd they say, 4th? I must have missed a foul somewhere. I only got us for 3.
Aubrey Wilson checks in for the Tigers, first time this evening. Jacoba Harkar back into the game. Newton has it, top of the key. 3-pointer on the way, back iron no good. High rebound comes down into the hands of Vivian Moore. Gives it to Harkar. Crossed half court, long pass trying to find Wilson on the opposite block. Can't do it, turnover, steal for the Eagles. Bennett has it, crossed half court. Harkar picks her up at the elbow. Bennett picked up her dribble, put up a shot, air ball out of bounds, Paris ball. Minute to play first quarter. Moore crossed half court. Crossover dribble, gets down the left side of the lane. Shot up, no good. Too strong. Rebounded by Wilson, who put it up and was fouled. She'll head to the line for 2.
Emma Nadler picks up the personal. Her first should be Newton's first, if my stats are right.
Wilson's first free throw is good.
Ties the score at 4.
Second on the way, no good from Wilson. Rebounded by Newton. Again, they're trapped in that corner. And a jump ball called. .44 seconds left first quarter. Newton gets it inbounds to Bennett. Bennett lost it, picks it back up, gives it away. This is Schaefer, who has a couple of Tigers all over. She passed it to Bennett, and another 10-second call.
That's funny. I've been watching the officials. These whistles must be air operated or something, because they don't They don't blow on it. They just like push a button and they.
Yeah, all officials wearing masks. There's a long pass into Moore, who handled it, but then
Out of bounds.
stepped out of bounds. Yeah, and that's I'm watching it now, Lenny. That's very well done on your part. I just now noticed that. Yeah, you said it. All the officials wearing masks, as are the players. You've seen some officials have the built-in whistle into those masks, which probably tough to find and come by. So instead, they have these ones that Looney just pointed out, have to be some type of, mechanized with air. Tigers have it. 10 seconds left. Shot on the way, Harkar. Three-pointer, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Newton. 5 seconds left. Then we're going to get another tie-up with 3.3 remaining.
That would take some getting used to, I would think.
And they were down here, testing them more often. You usually always hear the ref test or whistle one time. They were down here doing them a dozen times. So that must have been why. Sullivan inbound. Looking, gets it into Hutchings. 2 seconds left. Kinsey into the lane. Shot up off the glass is good at the buzzer.
Yes.
And Tigers will head into the second quarter with a 6-4 lead here against Newton. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce and Arte and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at www.churchinsagency.com. And those whistles, Lenny, that we've been talking about over the last couple of minutes, they're not as loud or piercing as the normal whistle either, are they?
No, they don't seem to be.
I bet one day somebody invented some type of a children's toy, and next thing you know, now they're being used by referees, and they're probably making a little bit more money now. You know,
probably.
Never expected that.
Well, looks like Newton's going to get the ball to start the second quarter.
Eagles inbound it, trailing by 2 to start this second. Bennett runs point, gives way to Schaefer. Schaefer passes the free throw line. Shot up no good. Hard off the back iron and backboard. Rebounded by the Tigers. Grace Sullivan with it. Gets past her defender. Gets into the lane. Shot up no good. Rebound pulled down, and another tie-up will be called. It should be Tiger ball now. There we go. I think Stefan's saying the arrow was left out in the cold, so it's a little slow to get going here tonight. But it should be warmed up by now, the way the team has been jumping it up, ain't they?
They've had to switch it multiple times in that first quarter.
Harkar had it, gave it to Sullivan. Sullivan with an eagle on her. Wilson sets a tough screen for her. She gets around it. Now there's a pass to Moore. Moore into the lane. Right-handed layup is good. Good drive there by Vivian Moore to finish. It's 8-4 Paris. Bennett brought it up for the Eagles. Schaefer has it over on the left wing now. Moore and Harkar all over. Now the Eagles have to swing it over to the right wing. There's a drive. Layup no good. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity up and also no good. Maybe a third chance. It's pulled down by the Eagles, then batted around, pulled out of there by Kenzie Hutchings. Hutchings looks long. Find Moore. Moore has Harkar opposite block. Tries to get it to her, but it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Paris possession.
Tigers are starting to pick it up a little now, Clay, seems like.
Hutchings inbounds. Lob pass to Sullivan in the lane. Sullivan uses her shoulder, creates a little separation, and finishes from the left side. 10-4, 5.5 to play. Second quarter action. The Eagles have it top of the key. This is Bennett. Down low pass to the block. Drop, step, move. Shot up no good from Emma Naylor. And a foul's going to be called on Newton on the rebound.
Yep, 32 went over the back. That's going to be Kessler. It'll be her first, team second.
Line change for Newton there.
Just about.
Moore brings it up for Paris. Pass up to Hutchings, who reeled it in, then passes out to Sullivan for a three, and she drills it. 13-4. Terrific catch by Kenzie Hutchings down on the baseline. And then she found her open teammate for the triple. Newton into their offense. Shot from the left side, left block, it's good. Plus
and the foul. 11 picks up the personal. That's going to be Aubrey Wilson, her first. Team's fourth. Well, actually, it'll be the fifth of what the scoreboard says. I'm still missing a foul from somebody.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Hutchings. Up ahead, Moore to Sullivan, top of the key. Has a wide open Wilson. She finds her, up and good. Aubrey Wilson for two. Tigers up by 9. Long pass from Newton. Eagle goes down to her knee, and they're going to call her for a travel.
Who made the last basket down here for Newton? And then she shot the free throw.
Shot the free throw.
And missed it. I can't read the scoreboard.
Tigers into their offensive set. As Looney and I try to do some math up here from the scorer's table.
21, I think. Looks like.
Three-pointer on the way from Sullivan, but Grace was out of bounds when she took that shot. Turnover Paris.
Looks like it's it. Well, this would be Paris side over here, though. Wouldn't? No, this would be the guest side, wouldn't it? 21. That's who I'm giving it to.
I think you're right.
David Kessler.
Newton with it now. Shot up, no good. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Grace Sullivan of Paris. Gives to Hutchings. Has Moore running down the right side of the court. Hutchings dribbles to her and gives it. There's Vivian Moore into the lane. Right-handed shot up, no good. Rebounded by Newton. Kessler pulled it down and gave it away. Now a pass nearly too high, but hauled in by Hetzer. Hetzer gives up to Bennett. Bennett inside the three-point line, then gives it away. Now right back to her. She's going to take a three well short, partially deflected. Hauled in by Grace Sullivan. 3:22 to play, second quarter. Pass over to the left wing. Hutchings had a wide open three, didn't take it. She gets into the lane, then turns it over. And a timeout's going to be granted to Newton before the jump ball, so the teams will head to the bench. Thanks to our sponsor, Ingram Waste Disposal. They're offering residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scotty, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
Well, I don't know how they expect to do this. Newton called the timeout, but the coach told her the girls all had to sit down. I don't understand. Our girls are down here kind of like in a huddle getting coached, but the official said they had to all sit down. I don't get that.
Is that right?
Well, she asked, and that's what he told her.
Yeah, and you see, might be able to see on the stream that all the players are spread out. So already some difficulty there of having to scream to get to your players, and so they can hear you. Definitely not the ideal situation to be sent down like Newton is. Also want to thank Seed Solutions, located at the Paris Airport. Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Teams will head back out onto the court. Newton possession after their timeout. Newton works it down into the corner nearest us. Shot up on the way, no good. Offensive rebound and then a tie-up as Sullivan got her hands in there. It'll stay Eagle ball. Bennett to inbound. Gives it to Kessler. Kessler finds White. Dribbles around on the left wing. Guarded by Stephanie Johnson into the game for the Tigers. Johnson's going to earn a tie-up. This time it'll be Paris ball.
I don't know what the record is for jump balls, but we're going to push it this game, I'm afraid.
Combs to walk it up for Paris. Tigers still in front by 9. 15-6. Approaching 2.5 to play before halftime. Hutchings has it beyond the three-point line. Mills posts up. Instead, Hutchings goes to Combs. Back to Hutchings. Hutchings still on the right wing. Up top, this is Sullivan on the left side of the lane. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Newton's Kessler. Ava Kessler. Who passes, then now it finds Ellie Bennett for Newton. Pass to the top of the key, Russell. Into the corner. This is White. White trying to get it to Bennett. Had it poked away. Nearly another tie-up. Mills on the deck. She gets it, gives it to Combs. Great pass to Sullivan, and Grace is going to finish it from the right side. That's deserving of 2 assists.
Yes, it is.
Mills won't get one, but her hustle started that fast break, and it's 17-6 Paris. Russell throws it away. Turnover. Johnson with the steal. Tries to get it to Combs. Combs goes up and grabs that one. Top of the key. Now drives on the right side of the lane. Right-handed layup is good. Combs hesitated. Probably thought about giving it up for a second, then saw
the lane open up and just took it right down the paint.
Another turnover, Newton on the other end. (19-6). Paris leads. 1:21 to play. Combs gives to Sullivan. To Combs. 3 on the way. Right side. Got
Boom.
it. 22-6. Newton up across half court. Another turnover. Stolen by Stephanie Johnson. Johnson on the right side of the lane. Hutchings running right in front of her. Johnson now goes to Sullivan. Combs comes up and gets it from Grace. Now she'll back away to the midcourt logo and set things up with 50 seconds to play before halftime. Combs dribbles right. Hand off to Hutchings. No count as the Newton defender plays off of Kinsey, who now gives to Grace Sullivan. Sullivan at the midcourt logo. Hand off Combs. Count is on here. Half a minute to play before halftime. Hutchings picks up her dribble, gives to Sullivan. Mills in the far corner. Johnson in the nearest corner as Hutchings dribbled around for a second, then gave to Combs. Less than 20 to play. Hutchings with it now. Sullivan cuts to the elbow as Hutchings gave it to Combs. 10 seconds left. Mills flashes to the center. Pass goes to her from Combs. Tried to dump it off into Grace Sullivan, but it's knocked away and stolen. With 2 seconds exactly remaining, a foul is going to be called.
Sarah Mills picks up the personal. It'll be her first, team 6.
Two seconds. We'll see what Newton can do here to finish the half. Inbound pass, and another pass towards half court is intercepted, and that's how the first half is going to end. Your JV Lady Tigers lead Newton here 22-6. We head into the halftime. Halftime shows tonight, both in the JV and the varsity contest, are going to be sponsored by Lot 50 Brewing. Located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at www.lot50brewing.com. Lot 50 Brewing will be opening at 11 a.m., so you can catch all of the Tiger action there. I don't think they're opening at 11 tomorrow, Lenny. I think that was just that Saturday, wasn't it?
I think they open Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, I think.
If you called and said, you're going to have a heck of a party and they'd make their money's worth, maybe you could talk them into opening whenever, but I'm going to let Lenny tally up his points, and then we'll get those first half stats to you. In the meantime, we'll thank another one of our sponsors. These thanks go out to Illini FS. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Also want to thank Country Financial. Country Financial representatives Mark Glading, Jim Blue, Katie Schottmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street. Another one of our sponsors being Lake Ridge Christian Church. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30. There is something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. If you are sitting at home watching this game on your laptop or tablet or phone, might be interested in, I believe the game is on ESPN, definitely worthy of that, where the number 2 ranked Gamecocks of South Carolina are taking on the UConn Huskies. 24-24 right now at halftime, so I might make Lenny take over for me as I watch the end of that game if it stays like that.
Yeah. We can do that.
Also want to thank State Farm Insurance. Terry Elston, your good neighbor agent since 1981. We focus on auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance, farm insurance, business insurance, and financial products throughout Paris, Illinois, and surrounding areas. Our mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. We're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet our customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which we work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Not too many great commercials last night, Lenny, but I did like the Drake from State Farm commercial. That's one of the ones that stuck out to me. But
I'm not sure I've seen that one. I didn't see too much of the game, though. I wasn't really interested one way or the other. Because I was pretty sure Brady was going to win again. And he just, something about that guy.
Pretty tough to beat, isn't he?
He is. He's tough to beat. So, but one thing about it, he can't play too many more years.
Yeah, right.
I don't think, anyway, but I don't know.
You're right.
He's still got another year, I think, on his contract, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I was thinking, so. I believe if I'd him, though, I might retire right now and go out a winner.
Yep. Yeah, either do that or maybe throw all the team's names into a hat and pick another one you want to win a Super Bowl with, right? Since it seems like it's that easy for him.
It does, doesn't it? So.
About like seeing him on your schedule is about like seeing T-Town on your schedule, you know?
Just about, yeah. Yep, just about.
Well, you got your stats ready. I'll turn the mic over to you then.
All righty. We'll run down the Newton Lady JV Eagles. They've only got 6 total points, so their stats aren't going to be too impressive. They're 1 out of 3 for 33% from the free throw line. They're 1 out of 13 from 2-point range for 7%. And they're 1 out of 3 for 33% from 3-point land. I've got it committing 10 turnovers in the first half, and they only committed 2 personal fouls is all I got them for. So they're led in scoring by Brooke Schaefer as she knocked down the 1-3. And then they got 1 free throw from Amber Russell. And then they got a field goal from Ava Kessler for 2 points. So you got Schaefer with 3, Kessler with 2, and Russell with 1. That totals their 6 points. For your Lady Tigers, we're 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe for 50%. We're 6 out of 18 from two-point range for 33%. And we're 3 out of 6 for 50% from three-point land. I've got Caitlin Combs leading the way with 8, 7 for Grace Sullivan, and then it drops off to 3 for Aubrey Wilson, 2 for Vivian Moore, and 2 for Kenzie Hutchings. That should total our 22. So Lady Tigers up 22-6 at halftime.
Those stats from Lenny at halftime are sponsored by Diamond Financial Consultants. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They also will take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Also, you probably heard Jeff Chambers mention a handful of new sponsors here just in the last week and a half. One of those being Soleil Body Salon, located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris. Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning beds, as well as spray tan services. We also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call, 465-7546, and ask about their Valentine's Day gift set. Lenny, I ain't got you anything yet.
Well, I don't think I...
No, okay.
Not from Soleil. I don't think that quite fits my style. I do need a haircut, though, but I usually call Cheryl Garner up at, I don't know what it's even called, Karen C's hair. They're on...
Mm-hmm. You know where it's at and the number to call, right?
Yep.
That's all you need.
Well, Cheryl goes to church with me out there at church, and she's Chris Garner's sister, so I just tell Chris, I said, hey, Chris, I need your sister's number, and I've got it in my phone now. So.
Yep.
A couple other sponsors we'll get through here as we've got still a couple minutes before we get underway here in the second half. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Also, thanks to our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Minute and a half left before the second half.
Yeah, our girls are done warming up apparently because Coach Tingley called them all over to the bench. They're putting the basketballs up. And it looks like it's going to be Newton Eagle basketball to start the second half.
.26 will be the score as we get set for the third quarter here this evening. As Lenny said, Newton will get set to inbound. Starters back out onto the court for both teams, and we are underway.
And we got another jump ball. Imagine that.
8 seconds in, another jump ball. This one earned by Caitlin Combs.
And it's going to go back over to Paris so on the alternating possession. So that'll be a turnover, Newton.
Combs with it now. Dribbles out top. Sullivan there to set a screen. Combs drives right. Jump stop off the backboard, no good. Rebound knocked around. Pulled down by Newton's Hetzer. And she gives it away to Russell. Russell to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Mills tried to poke it out of there, couldn't do it. Now Newton has it in the opposite corner. Pass down low, ripped out of there by Kenzie Hutchings, and then she had it nearly taken away. Jump ball called, Newton possession. Newton to inbound from under their own basket. Pass in. One dribble, picked it up, then gave it away. Newton through their set. I believe that was White who went up for the shot. Probably give Sullivan credit for a block on that one.
I think so.
White hit the deck, and then another jump ball called. Paris this time around.
Yeah, Mills got down there on the floor and grabbed that loose ball.
Combs with it down the right side of the lane. Layup, no good. Left it short, but she was fouled, and they're going to call it on the floor. Paris ball out of bounds under their own basket.
Fouls on number 3. That's going to go against Morgan White. Her first, team's first.
Combs looking, now directing traffic. Bounce pass to Sullivan. Into the corner, Combs. Out top Sullivan, and we're in a timeout called by Paris.
As I say, when he blew the whistle, I thought, what'd we do wrong? I didn't see we did anything. I wasn't expecting a timeout, though, so apparently Missy seen something, though, she didn't like and wanted to address it right now, so.
We'll see if they're going to have them take it out from under their basket. Looks like, or maybe over on the sideline, I guess the official has it.
I think it would be the sideline right in front of our bench, I would think.
Looks like it might be a chance for the Tigers to run through a play that's either new or they just haven't been run through enough. So, chance to see how this set looks here. As we wait on Newton to break their huddle, and here come the Eagles.
It looks like Sullivan's going to trigger the inbound pass.
Sullivan gives to Combs. Combs dribbles out of the midcourt logo. Not much happening yet for the Tigers. Pass goes to the left, Hutchings. Back to Combs. Beyond the three-point line. She'll drive. Jump stop on the baseline. Shot up no good. Rebound by Newton. Couple of spins. Then she'll get rid of it to Schaefer. Schaefer gives to Kessler, who passed it straight out of bounds. Turnover Newton.
Here come the Lady Tigers once again across the half-court line.
5.5 to play a third quarter. Combs with it out top. Passes the left to Hutchings. Sullivan posts down low as Hutchings drives into the lane. Shot up, no good. Off the backboard front of the rim. Rebounded by Russell of Newton. And another pass out of bounds. Turnover Eagles once more. Combs to inbound. Finds Harkar. Sullivan out top. Sullivan dribbles. Goes to the left wing. Handoff Hutchings. Hutchings picks up her dribble. Gives back to Sullivan. Harkar cuts opposite side. Sullivan doesn't get it to her. Instead goes Hutchings into the lane. Kinsey bounce pass. Sarah Mills can't handle it. A little bit of a low pass. And now Mills is going to be tied up. Newton ball.
Be turnover Paris. So. Well, neither team's got it figured out this second half yet. We're still scoreless.
Still 22-6. Newton up into their offensive end, and a foul is going to be called on the Tigers.
That'll be against 31. Her first, team's first this half. So.
This is Newton to inbound from under their own basket. Bounce pass. Hold in by Hetzer. Hetzer drives baseline. Another bounce pass finds Kessler. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Sarah Mills. Mills controls a high dribble. Gets to the right wing. Pass up top to Hutchings. Has Combs wide open on the left wing. Gets it to her. Inside the three-point line. Now a great find to Sarah Mills, who will finish from the left side. Nearly a shovel pass from Combs. Landed in the lap of Mills, who turned around and finished for two. It's 24-6. Another turnover Newton on the other end. Combs dribbles at the midcourt logo. Bounce past Mills. Combs cuts, gets the handoff, jump stop off the glass, good. (26-6). Newton
Almost
nearly
a
turns it
steal.
over again. That was Mills who got her hands on it. And Newton's going to wind up with a decent-looking shot on the left block, but can't finish it. But an offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. They convert on that one. Paris back the other way.
Number 30, Hetzler.
Harkar gave to Sullivan, gives to Combs, who finishes from the right side. Back-to-back buckets from Combs. 28-8. Newton with it. Russell had picked up her dribble, then she got fouled on the pass. And an official timeout will be called with 3:24 to play here in the third quarter.
Well, Hutchings picked up the personal, her second, team second.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at www.churchinsagency.com. Couple of subs have made their way into the contest for the Tigers as Gracie Dyer checks in alongside Vivian Moore and Aubrey Wilson. Tigers have built a 20-point lead here in the third quarter. Hetzer catches the inbound pass as Newton gets into their offensive set. Bennett has it on the right wing. Couple of dribbles, then gets rid of it. This is Kessler with it. Whistle blows, foul called on Paris.
31. Sullivan picks up her second personal, team's third this half.
Newton to inbound. Still looking, 5-second call. Approaching 3 minutes to play, third quarter, 28-8, Paris leads. Hutchings has it right wing, bounce pass to Sullivan.
Double dribble. She started to drive the baseline and got cut off, picked her dribble up, then she pivoted around and thought, well, hey, I'll just start dribbling again. The official didn't quite like that idea. So
Every once in a while you get caught in between, did I dribble there or did I let it drop one more time after I touched it? And that looks like what happened to Grace Sullivan there is the pass led her towards the baseline and she headed that direction. Had possession, let it drop, and that counted as a dribble. Another jump ball, however, back to Paris. Hutchings brought it up, gave to Sullivan. Back to Hutchings. Three on the way is good. Kenzie Hutchings drills it from the right wing. It's 31-8. And another turnover. This time it was Bennett who gave it away, but then Gracie Dyer couldn't handle it. Out of bounds, it'll stay Newton ball. Inbound pass goes to Hetzer.
I think we got Sullivan on another. I'm not going to say. They might call that one on Aubrey too. It is Aubrey Wilson, her second.
Newton inbound. Again, looking. Finally gets it in to Bennett. Bennett passes up top. Long two on the way, no good. Rebound laying on the court, picked up by Newton and still knocked around. Going to get another tie-up eventually, I'd assume.
Yep.
They gave it plenty of time to get out of there in the scrum, but still a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Newton, so.
Schaefer to inbound. She's under the Newton basket. Eagles break away. Now a bounce pass into the corner. Finds Alexis Hetzer, who puts up a two-point jumper. Air ball. Rebound knocked to the opposite side of the court. Out of bounds. Last touch by Newton. That'll be Paris ball. Aubrey Wilson over there hustling for that one. We are under 2 to play, third quarter. Hutchings dribbles across half court. Spins around, gives it to Vivian Moore. Moore to the left wing, handoff Dyer. Dyer on the perimeter, gives Sullivan. Now Moore into the corner. Sullivan sets a screen. She's going to stand there, wait for the pass from Moore. Collect, now fire across the court to Dyer. Dyer fires a two on the way, no good. Rebound, nearly pulled down by Sullivan. Instead it's going to be Wilson who rips it out of there, puts up a shot, no good. Try to get her own miss, can't. It's an Eagle that comes out of there with it. And Schaefer who gives to Bennett. Bennett up the floor. Bounce pass into the lane, shot up no good, rebounded by Aubrey Wilson. Wilson to Sullivan. Dyer runs the court. Sullivan can't get it to her, no lane for a pass. Instead, she'll give to Hutchings. Hutchings left wing. Cross court, Moore, deep three on the way. Well short, Sullivan tries to save it, does, into the hands of Kenzie Hutchings. Bounce past Dyer, two-pointer on the way, no good. Another offensive rebound. This one goes to Kenzie Hutchings, and the Newton Eagles over her back for the foul.
That'll be team second this half. Foul will go against Schaefer.
Hutchings to inbound. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan gets past her defender. Two-pointer on the way is good. Grace Sullivan takes a step towards the elbow, then drills the two-pointer. It's 33-8. .40 remain, third period. Long two, blocked away. Kenzie Hutchings gets the block. Moore pulled it down in the lane, lost it, batted around. Handful of players on the court. Another jump ball call.
Oh, boy. One thing about it, these girls aren't afraid to go on the floor after those loose balls.
Hutchings will bring it up for Paris. Pass to Gracie Dyer. 20 seconds left. Tigers will hold for the last shot. Dyer with it now. Hutchings to her left. Then Wilson in the corner. Sullivan opposite side of the court with Moore in the opposite corner. Moore flashes to the elbow. Pass from Dyer deflected. Gets to Sullivan. 3 seconds left. Pass in the lane. Dyer comes out of there with it. She'll get up a left-handed shot. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Her shot no good. That is how the third quarter will end. Your score, Lady Tigers 33, Newton 8. We've got 7 minutes left to play. Reminder that the pregame shows are sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Your hometown boys for over 50 years offer 23.5-hour service because that other half hour is for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. And when we get to the halftime show of the varsity game and the past halftime show of this JV contest, those are sponsored by Lot 50 Brewing. Located at 112 East Court Street is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smith camp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at www.lot50brewing.com. Stephanie Johnson back into the game for the Tigers along with Jacoba Harkar. And Jamie Wallace has checked in for the first time. Caitlin Combs and Sarah Mills have headed back to their varsity teammates. We've seen the last of their minutes this evening. Just here for this JV contest. There's a drive. Johnson on the baseline. Shot up no good, but she was fouled, and she'll have 2 free throws.
See who the foul's going to be on. It'll be Morgan White, her second. That'd be the team's third.
Free throw from Johnson is just short. She'll have a second. On the way also short, but nearly got her own offensive rebound. Pulled out of there by Newton, and it's going to be saved by Bennett on the opposite sideline. She gave it away just a second, got it right back. Then passed to Bartholomew into the game for Newton. Newton has it right wing. Pass down low. Cross court pass. And the jump ball is going to be called as Johnson got her hands on it for the Tigers. .6:25 to play. Bennett to inbound. Looking towards the corner. A timeout's called first.
Yeah, they were struggling getting anybody open to throw that ball to, and Coach Harris realized that and called a quick timeout.
.6:25 to play, fourth quarter.
Well, unless something drastically happens, it should be another JV victory for the little young Lady Tigers. I mean, I think it would take a total meltdown, and I don't see Missy letting that happen, so.
Newton with the ball out of that timeout. We'll work it back up top. Now in the corner, three-pointer on the way. This one is no good. Offensive rebound, however. Put back opportunity is no good, but a foul called on Paris.
Jamie Wallace picks up the personal, her first, team's fifth.
Free throw from Nadler's no good.
Second one's no good either.
Rebound in the lane, another tie-up called. That was Sammy Milam with her hands on it recently in the game for the Tigers. Tigers have the ball. Moore brought it up, gives it to Harkar. Moore floats to the right wing, catches the pass, doesn't have the three-pointer, so she will dribble back out. Now she'll try to drive. Gives to Wallace. Wallace back to Moore. Wallace sets a hard screen, good screen. Moore uses. She dribbles deep on the right wing now. Johnson cut baseline. Moore couldn't get it to her. Now Moore picks up her dribble. Milam cuts towards her, can't get it to her either. Instead she gives Jamie Wallace. Wallace is fouled. Now they're going to call it Tiger for the foul.
They're going to call on Wallace. After the ball was slapped out, she, I guess, reached in to try to get it back. I thought she had it, but I thought the foul was on the Newton girl myself.
Well, we aren't biased or anything, are we, Lonnie?
No.
Pass into the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Wallace. Pulls out of there, gives to Johnson. 5:20 to play fourth quarter. Long pass up ahead, Vivian Moore. Moore kicks back out to Jacoba Harkar. Harkar to the free throw line. Now back out beyond the three-point line, and she'll give way to Moore. Moore picks up her dribble. Back to Harkar as Milan posting up. Harkar picks up her dribble. Now a long pass to Moore off of Vivian's fingertips into the backcourt. Picked up there for the violation. Five minutes to play in this one. Newton with it on the left wing. This is White out top to Bennett. Back to White. White thought about a three, gives to Bennett. Pass to the right side. Eagles continue to work it around the perimeter. This is Bennett. Fires a long two. Air ball. Rebound offensive. Put back no good. Over the rim. Misses everything. Rebounded by Vivian Moore. Moore had it poked away. Then a tie-up's going to be called. Aubrey Wilson and Gracie Dyer back into the contest for Paris, replacing Jacoba Harkar and Vivian Moore. Newton under their own basket. Gets it inbounds to the corner. This is White. White dribbles against the defense of Johnson. Gives it away to Bennett. Fires long two, no good. Offensive rebound again. Shot up, no good. Rebound this time by Aubrey Wilson. Pass finds Gracie Dyer. Dyer pushes 3-on-2. She'll take it herself. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Newton. And a foul's going to be called on Paris.
Wilson picks up her third, team 7th, so Newton should be shooting 1-1. I can't see the number though for her long hair.
10 maybe? 10's been out there. Bartholomew? Nope, 10's.
Yeah.
It's 3. Okay. Morgan White.
Okay.
The other guard.
She made it anyway.
White's second free throw, also good. Makes it 33-10. Johnson brings it up the court this time for the Tigers. Passes to Wilson, right wing. Up top, Dyer. Dyer dribbles around to the volleyball line. Now she'll drive. Has Wallace over there with her. Now Dyer picks up her dribble beyond the three-point line at the wing. Gives to Wilson. Finds Milam wide open. Milam is going to finish from the left side. And it's 35-10. .333 to play in this one. Newton down low into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Aubrey Wilson. Wilson gives to Johnson. Johnson surveying. She stands at the volleyball line, dribbling there. Pass into the corner. Dyer three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Emma Nadler of Newton. Here come the Eagles. This is Bennett. Bennett double team. Got rid of it to Nadler. Out top, now swung over to the left side. Bartholomew shot no good. Rebounded by Gracie Dyer. Dyer is going to push, but has it knocked away by Ellie Bennett. Stolen away by the Eagles. Dyer goes right back for it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Newton possession. And we're going to have our final official timeout of this contest with 2:56 to play.
One thing about it, the basketball's ordered to be clean.
Yeah, that's right. I was asking Mr. Stallings over there last game if he had his toothbrush over there getting all the grooves in that basketball. You know, if they're going to clean it, they might as well just, get as clean as they can. He's over there wiping it down now, isn't he?
Yep. They spray some kind of disinfectant on it and wipe it all off. So.
35-10, 2:56 left in this one.
I don't know how we ever managed to stay alive. We played out in the mud and the rain. And it didn't matter to us.
It's going to be Newton ball out of that timeout. They trail by 25 here in the fourth. Bennett's bounce pass to the right wing. Now another pass into the corner. Walsh out of bounds. Turnover Newton. Johnson to bring it up for the Tigers. Pass left side, Dyer. Dyer dribbles up top, creates separation, then gives it to Aubrey Wilson. Wilson's going to drive, gets to the right block. Shot up was rejected by the Newton defense, and here come the Eagles. 2.5 to play. Bennett across half court. Passes into the corner, White up top. Bartholomew with it. Passes to Bennett. Then a steal. Gracie Dyer with it. Dyer goes 1-on-3 against the Newton defense. Now she'll pull it back out over on the right wing. Gives to Wilson. Long pass finds Johnson. Eagle went for the steal. Couldn't get it. Johnson got past her, then picked up her dribble. Gives behind her to Aubrey Wilson. Less than 2 to play. Wilson left side, Johnson. Dyer cuts through on the baseline. Johnson passes to her when she gets to the corner. Milam down low along with Wilson. Wilson cuts to the left wing. As Dyer goes to the opposite side, passes to Johnson. Stephanie Johnson, lob pass down low to Jamie Wallace. Couldn't handle it as she took some contact just underneath the basket. Turnover, Newton with it now. Bennett had it, got rid of it. Now right back to her. Top of the key, passes left side, Bartholomew. Into the corner. 2-pointer from Morgan White's good. Makes it 35-12, 1 1/4 to play here in the fourth. Wilson has it right wing. Wilson gives it to Dyer. Backdoor cut, no good on the layup, however. Rebound pulled down by Newton. Great read there by Gracie Dyer, and patience from Aubrey Wilson. Just couldn't finish the 2-pointer, and we're less than a minute away from the end of this one. Bennett had it. Give it up to Nadler. Nadler drives into the lane. Whistle blows. Foul call.
Jamie Walls picks up her third. Team's 8th. Vivian Moore checks back in for the ladies as Wallace sits down with those 3 personals.
First free throw off the backboard and through for Nadler.
That's old school there, Clay.
Second one no good, but an offensive rebound. Put back is through for Alexis Hetzer of Newton. Makes it a 20-point contest. Approaching half a minute to play here in this one. Dyer brought it up for Paris, dribbled it off her foot. And Newton's going to hustle down, pick it up, have a chance for a layup, but knocked away by Gracie Dyer, who got back in time to stop that one. Long pass up ahead, Stephanie Johnson. Over to Sammy Milam, put up a shot, had it blocked, but she was fouled. And now Milam will head to the line for 2.
Lily Kelser picks up the personal, her second, team's 4th.
Milam puts the free throw through. It's 36-15. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Newton. 20 seconds left. Tigers up by 21. There are now 15 to play. Pass to the lane. Naylor with it. Goes up with a shot. Had it blocked. And they're going to say last touched by her. Naylor, that is. Paris ball. So Paris with it. 7 seconds left. Moore across half court. Swipe from the Newton defense. Won't create the steal as Moore drives all the way in. Goes for the reverse layup. No good. And the buzzer's going to sound. And your JV Lady Tigers take care of business here this evening. Final score 36-15 as they improve to 3-0 on the young season. Varsity Lady Tigers take the floor as they get set for their contest, and we moved into the post-game show of the JV contest here on the Paris Sports Network. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors here for being with us. Let us bring you this game here on our YouTube channel. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Bros Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal Seed Solutions, Illini FS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, along with our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. As always, we'll let Lenny take it over when he's ready for the stats. We'll give a minute for that calculator to kick into gear. And until then, we'll just take a break here on the Paris Sports Network. Welcome back to the Paris Sports Network as we get set for now the varsity contest here between your Lady Tigers of Paris and the visiting Newton Eagles. Before we get into our White Sheep Metal Heating and Air pregame show, I'll turn over to my partner Lenny Irwin, who has the JV stats from the victory earlier this evening.
All righty, Clay. Thank you, sir. As the Lady Tigers pulled away to a 36-15 victory for the Newton Eagles. They were 4 out of 9 from the free throw line for 44%. They were 4 out of 26 from two-point land for 15%. And they were 1 out of 5 from three-point land for 20%. I had him committing 21 turnovers in the contest. Yet they only had 4 personal fouls that second half, so maybe they just need to get a little more aggressive, I'd say. Their leading scorer was Morgan White and Alexis Hetzer, as they both had 4 apiece. Then it drops off to 3 points for Brooke Schaefer, 2 points for Ava Kessler, and 1 apiece for Amber Russell and Emma Nadler. for your victorious JV Lady Tigers. They were 2 out of 6 from the free throw line for 33%. They were 11 out of 33 from two-point range for 33%. And they were 4 out of 9 from three-point range for 44%. The young ladies committed 11 turnovers in the contest, and they had 8 personal fouls that second half. Our leading scorer was Caitlin Combs with 12. Then it drops down to 9 for Gracie Sullivan. 5 points for Kinsey Hutchings. 3 points apiece for Sammy Milam and for Aubrey Wilson. 2 points each for Vivian Moore and for Sarah Mills. That's your total for 36 for your young ladies as they win 36-15.
Thank you, Lenny. JV moving to 3-0 on the season. Your varsity squad looking to do the same thing here as we are 5 minutes from the starting lineups being announced. Tigers earlier this year defeated Effingham in the first contest. That was a 45-40 final score. And then just 2 days ago on Saturday, went down to Sullivan and picked up a road victory, 50-39 being that score.
And the boys will be back in action here tomorrow night, so tune in to your favorite YouTube channel and check out this new huddle cam that we got going on now and see how everything works.
Yeah, Lenny mentioned that huddle cam. That's installed straight across from us, the very top of the gym, and camera will be following the ball on its own is how that technology works. So that'll be what you're seeing visually in the stream, and we'll obviously still be calling the audio of it, but just another computer taking over, right, Lenny?
Yeah, I think so, yep. Modern technology. But I don't know what we'd do without it either this day and age with all this COVID stuff. And, you know, we're not even allowed in some gyms, so we have to broadcast remotely. I know the other night, I think Jeff and Jim Blue done the Tolona Unity game from Jim's office right here in Main Street. So that just amazes me that we can even do stuff like that. But then I seen this past summer, all the Cubs games were broadcast from Wrigley Field, so they never, even though the games were on the road, they still broadcast them from the press box at Wrigley. So I guess if baseball can do it, we can do it with basketball.
That's right. This is the pregame show sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. So you need that half hour for coffee. You can call John at 217-465-3195. Visiting Paris tonight are the Newton Eagles. They are 2-0 on the season as well. Their wins coming at home against Dietrich. That was a 40-24 contest. And then they went on the road and beat Vandalia 61-49. They lost a lot of their production from last year. You might remember Brooke Jansen, the point guard, who has had better games against Paris than what she had last year. I want to say she only made one shot against the Tigers last year, but she wound up averaging 13 on the season for the Eagles. Well, she graduated, as well as 4 of the other top 5 producing Eagles on last year's roster. So tonight we'll keep an eye on Whitney Zumbalin, who was honorable mentioned all LIC last year. That might be really the only production that Newton's going to have to work through this year.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on her this evening.
Well, she's got some size to her, looks like. They've got her listed on the roster as 5'9", so we'll see how that goes. Paris doesn't have any sizes listed on their roster, but Newton looks like they do have the depth, though, that as they've got several girls on the roster. Paris only has about, I don't know, 11 maybe. Yeah, 11. So
We will take a break here on the Paris Sports Network as the national anthem is played here at Paris High School. And we are hearing starting lineups being announced right now. First for the Newton Eagles, Allison Einhorn, a senior, along with Shaylee Murray, another senior for this Newton squad. That's going to be a theme here for this actually entire starting lineup, as Whitney Zumbalin, also a senior in the starting lineup, along with Lindsay McLean, 5'10 senior, and Madison Blake.
All right, and for the Lady Tigers at one guard, number 3, Trinity Tingley. At another guard will be number 11, Caitlin Littleton. At a forward will be number 13, Kendra Young. And let's see who else we got there. Number 33, Maddie Rigdon. And the final starter, let's see, it looks like is 32, Deming Hawkins at a power forward. So that'll be your starters for Coach Dave Tingley's Fighting Lady Tigers. It still seems odd not seeing them line up around the circle for the jump, though.
Yeah, not there is some build up to that jump ball, right? And then to finally get going, and we don't have that here. Last game, Jeff and I were both talking about that, and 3 seconds in, Madison Rigdon drilled a 3. So that's the second best way to get a ball game going, I guess. Newton will have possession to start off this LIC battle. Last year, Tigers took it down in Newton 75-27. As Newton gets it in, and we are underway here in Paris. This is Zumbalin with it. Passes away, shot up no good. Hawkins with the rebound. Deming gives to Kate Littleton. Littleton will bring it up for the first offensive set of Paris. Pass to Tingley, couldn't handle it. Turnover, here comes Newton. Long pass up ahead, hold in, traveled, did not get away with it. Turnover Newton. Thought for a second he was going to let it slide.
Well, I did too there. I thought he's not going to blow that whistle on that.
Paris's second time down into their offensive end now. Tingley with it. Pass to Rigdon. Rigdon down low. Deming Hawkins. One dribble out to Kendra Young. Deep 3. Got it. Kendra Young gets us underway here. It's 3-0 Paris. Jump pass from Zumbalin. Finds her target. Then a turnover. Tingley has it. Up ahead Littleton. Littleton left side. Layup. No good. Too strong. Rebounded by Newton. That was Lindsay McLean pulling it down. Einhorn has it now. She lost it. Turnover. Maddie Rigdon with the steal. Madison can't control it. Turnover Paris. Here come the Eagles. Zumbalin got it over Tingley. Then got it back. Now passes it into the corner. Zumbalin floats out top where she catches the pass. The midcourt logo gives to the free throw line. Pass down low, stolen away by Kendra Young. Young, law pass up ahead, and that's a turnover.
Wow.
Another one right back the other way as Kate Littleton intercepts a pass. Littleton went Tingley, bounce past Tingley. Trinity right-handed layup good. It's 5-0 Paris. 6.5 to play. Just as many turnovers as points, I believe, so far in this one.
Just about,
Just about to it, as there's another turnover, Newton.
I've got them for 6 quick ones already, and we've committed 3, so.
5-0 Tigers lead. Young cuts through on the baseline, catches the pass from Tingley, fires a three. Another one, this time it's short. Rebound, long variety. Finds the hands of Kendra Young. Young gives to Tingley. To the right side, she dribbles. Backdoor cut. Kate Littleton swatted away, but she was fouled on the head of the line for two.
Zumbalin picks up the personal, her first, team's first. Caitlin will be shooting a pair.
First is good from Kate. Second free throw also good from Littleton. It's 7-0. 7-0, 6 minutes to play first quarter. Zumbalin has it. Rigdon comes over to stop her on her dribble. Zumbalin has to get rid of it. This is Einhorn with it now. Picks up her dribble. Finds Zumbalin. Rigdon guards her. Won't be surprised to see those two match up throughout the night here. As a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Kendra Young. Young, long pass up ahead. Deming Hawkins running the court. She catches. Goes up for the shot. Has it swatted away by Zumbalin. No foul called on this one. Clean block. Out of bounds. Paris ball. Tingley to inbound. Lob pass to Young. Young finds Hawkins. Tingley pops up to the volleyball line and catches the pass there to set up the offense for the Tigers. Tingley to the right wing. Crossover dribble. Top of the key. Gives to Rigdon. Rigdon drives. Right layup is going to roll through.
And it does go. I wasn't sure it was going to go or not for a little bit.
Rigdon seemed to be in the air forever after she took off to lay that one in. Got it to roll through. It's 9-0 Paris. Shot up on the other end by Newton. No good. Rebounded by Rigdon, who had great position. Had to go to the deck to haul it in. Then a timeout's going to be called by Coach Tingley of the Tigers. Thanks to our sponsors and a chance to thank Church Insurance, as they are an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life, and health, as well as business and farm insurance for over 100 years. Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office, 116 East Court Street, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at www.churchinsagency.com.
Well, the Lady Tigers are off to a fast start, Clay, as we jumped out to a 9-0 lead so far on great defense, as we've forced 6 turnovers already in this contest. So everything's looking good for the ladies so far.
Very similar to that contest last year. Tigers had a 27-2 advantage after the first quarter contest last season. Rigdon had 15 points in that contest. Littleton scored 9 for the Tigers. Young had 5, and Deming Hawkins had a bucket.
Well, so far all the starters have scored except for Deming. She's the only one that hasn't, and she had the layup down here, but it was swatted out of bounds, or she would have scored. So
teams back out onto the court, and we are once again underway. Under 5 to play first quarter. Tingley with it, right-handed dribble, bounce pass to a backdoor cutting Madison Rigdon, who catches and finishes with the right hand. It's 11-0 Paris. Pass to Zumbalin, pass that. Should have been backcourt violation.
That should have been over and back.
Turnover anyway. Kate Littleton with the steal. Gives to Young. Cross-court pass Rigdon. Rigdon deep on the left wing. Zumbalin bought a head fake. I'm not even sure Maddie gave. Then a pass over right side. Trinity Tingley, three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebounded by Zumbalin and Newton. Pass to the center of the court. Rigdon thought about going for that steal. Just 2 steps too far behind, and Newton will work it up the court. Murray with it. Give it to Zumbalin. Zumbalin pass down low. This is Blake with a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Deming Hawkins. Hawkins will push. Rolls one up to Littleton. Pass back to Rigdon. Into the corner, Tingley. Back to Rigdon. Cuts through the lane. Right-handed layup, good. Madison Rigdon, 2 more. It's 13-0 Paris, and now a timeout by Newton.
Yeah, we started working that give and go to perfection. Rigdon will kick it off to the wing, cut through the paint, and they hit her with the pass, and she's had 2 easy layups.
We saw those backdoor cuts in the JV contest, and now we're seeing those type of the same cuts here in the varsity game. I'd like to thank Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients. They're located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. Cargill, helping the world thrive.
How are we going to eat together if we got a social distance, Clay?
That makes it tough, don't it? You telling me you ain't bought into the Zoom links? You ain't setting up meetings for you and all your buddies and family?
Oh, that's it. They do it at work. I mean,
yeah.
That's the way we've had to do all of our annual winter update meetings and everything. And
3:55 to play, first quarter. Tigers have scored the first 13 points of this one. Newton to inbound. Looking, gets it in to Zumbalin. Zumbalin pass over the head of her teammate. That was Einhorn. Got both her hands on it, but couldn't reel it in. Turnover, Paris ball. Young to inbound. Littleton runs a baseline. Tingley's pass to Kate in the corner. Littleton dribbles out of that, gives it to Hawkins. Back out Tingley beyond the volleyball line. Crossover dribble on Einhorn's defense. Got rid of it to Young. Now down low to Hawkins. Hawkins pass to Littleton. Kate saves it from going into the backcourt. Gives to Tingley. Tingley looking for Littleton.
Yep.
Lob pass didn't get there. Turnover Paris. And another steal. Kendra Young this time. 3-on-2. Young, Rigdon. Rigdon, Tingley, left side. Tingley had fake, swatted away by Zumbalin once again.
Yeah. There's some authority with that one.
That would have been either into the second or third row of the stands. Still Paris ball. Tingley gets it into Hawkins. Over to Littleton. Rigdon cuts through. Littleton gets it to her. Rigdon hauls it in, puts it up for 2.
That's 8 for Rigdon.
15-0. Zumbalin with it. Hawkins, defense on her. Zumbalin into the corner. That is Kessler. Passes into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound rolls into the corner. Zumbalin had it. Gave it away. Now it's back into the hands of Kessler. Long pass cross court. That shot was no good from Russell. Rebounded by the Tigers. Here comes Madison Rigdon down the right side of the lane. She's going to have right in the layup. Good. $17-0. Paris leads. 10 of those from Madison Rigdon.
For sure. And there's a Hawkins with the steal.
Hawkins steal. 3-on-1. Bounce past Littleton. Littleton back to Hawkins. Hawkins out to Rigdon. Left wing. Rigdon in the lane. Jump stop. 2-pointer on the way. Falls through. 19-0. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Newton across half court. Littleton plays the defense there on Einhorn. Einhorn gives left side to Schaefer. Into the lane now, back to Einhorn. Zumbalin. Left side, Kessler. Kessler drives into the lane. She'll get a shot away. It's going to roll out. Rebounded by Madison Rigdon. Gives to Tingley. Tingley finds a cutting Kendra Young. Left-handed layup is good. Great find. Anticipation of Kendra Young finding herself all alone on the block. Kendra Young finishes for 2. It's 21-0. 1:25 to play here in the first. Zumbalin had it. Gives to Russell down on the baseline. Young plays defense there. Now bounce pass down low. Blocked away. Shot no good. Rebounded by Madison Rigdon. Long pass right into the hands of Zumbalin of Newton. Turnover Tigers. And here come the Eagles into their offensive set. Russell has the right wing. Dribbles back to the perimeter. Long pass, skip pass, top to Einhorn. Her 3 no good. Didn't draw iron, but an offensive rebound. Back to Einhorn. She'll fire another one. Left wing this time, and she'll hit that one. 21-3, 45 seconds left. Rigdon, nobody stops her. Now she'll give to Hawkins. 3 on the way, no good. And rebound pulled down by Newton's Kessler. And we'll see what the Eagles do here with half a minute to play first period. Zoom ball and turns it over. Deming Hawkins has it. Pass to Littleton. Littleton, one dribble up, chain of layup is good. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Tingley here with 24.8 seconds left to play, first quarter.
I'm not questioning, but that seems kind of like an odd time to call a timeout.
Looks like a couple of subs going to come in for the Tigers.
Now maybe that's what he called the timeout for, to get the subs in so that his starters can have that extra 30 seconds of rest.
Could be. Also maybe assume that Newton's going to draw something up, so chance for the defense to get a good look at last second play opportunity.
Looks like, who came in?
Sarah Mills checking in, along with Grace Sullivan. And Caitlin Combs. Kenzie Hutchings as well. So 4 new Tigers on the court. This is Einhorn with it, 16 seconds. Crosses Hutchings over, gives to the corner. This is Kessler, out top Russell. Russell throws it out of bounds, but it was deflected by the Tigers. It'll stay Newton ball with 8 seconds left. Einhorn to inbound, 8 seconds remaining. Einhorn looking, gets it in. This is Hetzer. Whistle blows, foul call.
Yep, got a knee on Sarah Mills. Oh, they called it on Combs? Okay, not bad. I thought it was going to be on Mills.
Inbound pass stolen away by Caitlin Combs. Combs to Tingley, 2 seconds left. Tingley fires a half quarter, no good. Just to the right of the bucket. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Your Tigers lead Newton here after one, 23-3. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Diamond Bros Insurance. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC, has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Our agency philosophy is to serve our communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of our 44 locations throughout the states of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin, or look them up at www.diamondbros.com. You can also give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by at 111 Sheriff Street. 23-3 as we head into the second quarter.
And looks like most of the starters are back in except for 23 Mills. I think she's going to start for Hawkins.
Tinley across half court for the Tigers, gives to Littleton. Littleton directing traffic, gives to Young. Young top of the key, down low to Mills. Mills doesn't use a dribble, instead passes back out to Young, fires a three, no good. An offensive rebound, Sarah Mills had it for a second and needed to try to save it, couldn't do it, out of bounds, Newton ball. Zoom ballin with it for Newton. Her pass. Finds a teammate, then a pass down low, shot up good. Wide open was Blake for the Eagles. It's 23-5. Tingley has it, finds Littleton, wide open three, left wing, no good. Left it just short. Rebound comes down to Tingley. Trinity Tingley down the right side, finds Mills, bounce pass up and good. Sarah Mills for two on the assist and find by Trinity Tingley. Zoom ballin has it, gave it away. Littleton gets her hands in there, and they're going to call a foul.
Foul on Littleton.
Foul happened at least 2 seconds before the whistle blew. By the time he blew it, Kate had already earned the jump ball, but we'll get a foul on number 11 for the Tigers.
Be her first, team second.
Inbound pass is knocked away by Kendra Young, nearly stolen. Newton gets it back. Now pass to Zoom ball on the left wing. She'll drive, jump stop, 2-point on the way, no good, too strong. Rebound off the hands of Kendra Young, out of bounds. It'll stay Eagle possession. Zumbalin to inbound. Lobs it in to White. White gives to Murray. Drives baseline. 2-pointer, no good. Gets her own miss. Kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. This is Morgan White. No good. Rebound to Sarah Mills. Has it poked away, but she was fouled in that process. It'll be Paris ball.
Fouls on number 22, Shaylin Murray. Her first, team second.
Tingley up for the Tigers. Lob past Mills. Fakes the handoff Combs. Gives handoff Littleton. Right side of the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound by McLean of Newton, and now another steal. Littleton gets the ball. Gives to Tingley, deep on the left wing. Tingley out top. Zumbalin guards her. 6:15 to play here before halftime. Tingley uses a crossover. Spin move now. Goes to the corner. Young to Tingley. Deep three. Gives it down low to Sarah Mills, who will finish with a right hand. Mills at an awkward angle. Was sideways against the bucket.
Yes, she did.
Still able to finish for two. And a jump ball called as Kate Littleton got her hands in on that one.
It's going to stay with Lady Eagles, though, as Hawkins and Rigdon check back in for the Lady Tigers.
White to inbound, gives it to Zumbalin. Rigdon guards her as she crosses half court. Now Rigdon tries to jump the pass. Doesn't get the steal, but will create the turnover.
Travel. She got her hand on the ball just enough that.
5:45 to play a second quarter. Combs across half court. Gives to Madison Rigdon, who finds Littleton, deep left wing. Littleton thought about a three. Even forced the ref to put his hand up in the air to call it as a pass down to Hawkins into Rigdon. Rigdon shot blocked. Ball winds up in the corner. 3-pointer on the way from Caitlin Combs, no good. And now a long rebound to Deming Hawkins. She gave a head nod to Kate Littleton to cut through. Littleton doesn't use that, and the Tigers work it around the perimeter. Caitlin Combs with it. Drives right-handed layup, no good, as she was fading away towards the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Paris Tigers. Approaching 5 to play. Newton across half court. Pass to White. Skip pass. Now into the corner. Shot on the way is no good from Blake. Offensive rebound, however. And the Eagles are going to earn a trip to the stripe. That's Lindsey McLean.
Kendra Young picks up the personal, her first, team's third.
First free throw, no good. And we're going to take the official timeout here between free throws. And a chance for us to thank another one of our sponsors, Ingram Waste Disposal, offering residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and many roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950. Also, thanks to Seed Solutions, located at the Paris Airport. Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Illini FS for nearly 100 years. Farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. These two teams, two of the four remaining undefeated teams in the Little Illini Conference that have played a game. Flora and Robinson. Flora being 2-0, Robinson 1-0, along with these two teams at 2-0. McLean back to the line. She'll have her second now.
Got the roll on that one.
And makes it 27-6. Combs up with it for the Tigers. Dribble handoff Rigdon to the free throw line. Jumper on the way, good. Just too much space for Madison Rigdon. She will not miss that one.
Not very often.
Zumbalin brings it up. Passes to Murray. Pass down low. Had a shot blocked by Kendra Young. Deming Hawkins come out of there with it. Lob up ahead to Kate Littleton. Littleton went up for it. They're going to call a foul on. Looks like Littleton, aren't they? That's tough.
Wow, that is tough. How could she was, I guess both girls are entitled to the ball, but I don't know.
29-6, Newton possession, Zumbalin up with it. Pass was deflected. Hauled back in, Eagles still with possession. This is Murray into the lane. On jumper on the way, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, Newton ball.
Tingley and Mills check back in as Kendra Young and Littleton's going to sit down. Caitlin still doesn't understand how she got called for that foul, though.
Murray to inbound, looking towards the corner now up top, and tries to get it to a cutting White. It's knocked out of bounds by Caitlin Combs. Newton will reset their inbound. Murray gets it in to Zumbalin. Brigden guards her. Zumbalin picks up her dribble. Got to find a teammate. Finally does. In Murray. Murray down the right side of the lane. Kicks it into the corner. Blake had it. Blake tried to get it to Zumbalin. Knocked away. Stolen by the Tigers. That was Sarah Mills with it. She gives to Madison Rigdon. Rigdon across half court. Gives to Hawkins. Hawkins fakes the handoff. Dribbles a couple times. Gives it to Combs. Combs drives, and she is fouled. To the deck she goes. And just a bit slow to get up as she'll make her way to the free throw line. Nope, might be, call that on the floor.
Fouls on 23. Whitney Zumbalin her second. Team's third.
Littleton back in with those two fouls. The inbound pass goes to Rigdon. Head fake, shot fake. Up with the shot from the left block, no good. As Newton pulls down the rebound. Hawkins tried to knock out of there. Newton tried to advance it then. Rigdon got the steal, gave it to Tingley, who turns it right back over, and a foul is going to be called on the Tiger.
Hawkins picks up her first. Team's fifth.
3:30 to play before halftime. 29-6 Tigers lead. Pass up ahead to Russell. Russell dribbles to the right wing. Had it poked away. Picked up by Newton. Then a shot was blocked. Littleton got the block. Eagles still with it. Another shot went almost through the hoop from below. Here come the Tigers. Littleton with it. Right-handed layup. She's hammered. Shot will not fall. Gate's going to have two free throws.
Russell picks up a personal, her first. Team's fourth. Well, Caitlin made two earlier from the charity stripe, but I jinxed her, I guess. She missed that one.
Second free throw on the way from Littleton. This one left it short. 29-6. Tigers still lead. 3 minutes to play, second quarter. Russell had it. Long pass out of bounds. Well over the head of her intended target. Turnover Newton.
Trinity with that defense put the pressure on, and she had to throw it up over Trinity to get it. And then, like you said, Clay, she just threw it too hard.
Tingley has it. Bounce pass to Mills. Mills out top on the three-point line. Handoff Littleton. Littleton has Young with her and said she'll go Mills down low. Mills going to get called for the travel.
Travel, yep.
Morgan White. No, that is Allison Einhorn who brought it up for the Eagles. And pass was deflected out of bounds. Still Eagle ball. Russell to inbound. Looking long across court. finds Schaefer. Passes down low to Einhorn. Einhorn has Littleton all over her and
She
double dribble.
dribbled.
.223 left. Tigers get the play call from the bench. Rigdon's pass to Littleton. Littleton thought about a three. Now she'll take it wide open. Left to short. Rebound Rigdon. Rigdon crashes in strong. Grabs the board. And a jump ball is called. It'll stay Paris possession. Tingley to trigger. Lob pass Young. Two-pointer from the lane. No good. Rebound. I think that's Rigdon again who pulled that one down. It was. Another jump ball called. This time Newton has it. Two minutes to play. Newton across half court. Right into the trap of the Tiger defense. And Newton still has it in the backcourt now. Littleton slow to get up. Looked like she might have taken an elbow to the nose. As we'll give her a minute to catch her breath.
I don't see any blood yet. Hopefully Combs checks back in for her.
.151 left before halftime. 29-6 Tiger lead. Schaefer with it for Newton. All past Einhorn. Einhorn back to Schaefer. Schaefer nearly threw it away. Hetzer saved it from going out of bounds. Newton got a shot up, then knocked out of bounds on the rebound. It'll stay Eagle ball. Last touch by the Tigers. Schaefer under her own basket. Bounce pass to Hetzer. Hetzer's shot, no good, but a foul called on Paris.
Tingley picks up a personal, her first, team sixth.
Hetzer's first free throw, no good. Second free throw on the way. Falls through. It's 29-7. Tingley brings it up to the Tigers. To the right wing. Hand off Combs. Combs goes with her right hand, picks it up, then gives it away. Here comes Newton. This is Einhorn. She loses control of it. Two Eagles on the deck. Newton pulls it out of there. Gets a shot off that was blocked by Rigdon. And I believe the Tiger was out of bounds. It might have been Mills that held it in with her foot on the line. It'll stay Newton ball. Newton under their own basket. Inbound past Einhorn. Jumper on the way for two from the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Madison Rigdon. Rigdon looking for Mills, who's running up ahead down the court. Can't get it to her. She'll slow things down with a minute to play before halftime. Rigdon to the top of the key. Gives to Tingley. Mills sets the screen. Tingley picks up her dribble, gives to Young. Young tried to give it right back to Tingley, who was cutting down the right side of the lane. Couldn't do it. Turned it over. And we're going to get a out-of-bounds call. Last touch by the Tigers. Einhorn looking for Zumbalin. Zumbalin hits the deck. Turnover stolen by Young. Up ahead, Tingley. Easy right-handed layup is good. It's 31-7. Zumbalin with it. Half a minute to play. A second quarter. Zumbalin. Here comes Young. Knocked it away from her for a second.
Yep.
Zumbalin got it back. Einhorn left side of the lane. Shot up. Wild shot. No good. And same official that took a few seconds last time to call it. Takes a handful of them this time to blow his whistle. We get a foul on Paris.
Caitlin Combs going to pick up the personal, her second.
Einhorn's first free throw good.
Made Made them both.
Second free throw makes it a 31-9 game. 20 seconds left. Tingley's going to walk it up for the Tigers. Rigdon and Combs out top with her as she crosses the midcourt stripe. Mills in the opposite corner. Young nearest to us in this corner. Tingley back with it. 6 seconds left. Tigers start to move. Tingley at the midcourt logo. 3 seconds left. Tingley, top of the key, behind the back dribbles. Got to get a shot off. She will not. And we will head to halftime with your Tigers leading Newton here in Paris by a score of 31-9. We will enter the halftime show. That is sponsored by Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or coworkers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smittcamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at www.lot50brewing.com. Other LIC games happening tonight. Marshall is in Flora. Lawrenceville playing at Red Hill. Olney is in Robinson. And KZU Westfield is at Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel not currently, well, not officially an LIC member. They are playing an LIC schedule this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because of the crossover that they used to be in Indiana Conference, and starting next year they will officially be a Little Illini Conference member. So they are running an LIC conference schedule. They will be on Paris's docket here in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
We were talking on the last broadcast about a handful of really good ball players in the conference, and Mount Carmel has one of them in Maya Smith, a guard to watch when the Tigers and Mount Carmel do match up. I've always tried to keep an eye on Mount Carmel. That's obviously where Tyra Buss came out of to play, went on to star at Indiana University. But she set multiple scoring records throughout the state of Illinois at her time at Mount Carmel. So there is definitely some history there from the girls basketball program at Mount Carmel. And you have the football stadium, the field that Mount Carmel plays at, where one side is a hill that goes 100 or 200 feet up into the air that the home crowd sits on. So that'll be a new venue for all you Tiger fans to travel to. And like I said, they officially join in 2021. So next year, 2021-22 season, they will replace Flora.
So where's Flora going? They're going to go over with Salem, I suppose, into Apollo.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I almost want to say they're going independent. I don't know if that's right or not, but yeah, there aren't too many conferences like the LIC around as far as that these sizes of schools, right?
Right.
I know you get smaller schools as you head further south, which is obviously where Flora's at, but
well, I knew Flora was right there by Salem. I thought maybe they was going to be in the same school as Salem, and Salem's still in the Apollo, as far as I know.
Yeah, is there a, what I want to say, Central 8? I don't know if there's a Central 8 conference down there but I don't know how big those schools are.
I'm not sure.
Also, take this opportunity to thank a few more sponsors, such as Country Financial. Representatives Mark Gliding, Jim Blue, Katie Schottmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street. Also, thanks to Illini FS. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
All righty, Clay. I think I got everything worked up. So.
All right, we'll turn it over to you then, Lenny.
All righty. Who's bringing us the halftime stats? Is that Lot 50? They the halftime sponsor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lot 50 bringing you the halftime stats for the Newton Lady Eagles. They're 4 out of 6 from the charity stripe for 66%, but they're only 1 out of 19 from two-point land for 5%, and they're 1 out of 3 from three-point land for 33%. I've got them committing 15 turnovers in that first half, along with 4 personal fouls. They're led in scoring by Allison Einhorn with 5, 2 points for Madison Blake, and 1 apiece for Lindsey McLean and Alexis Hetzer. For your Lady Tigers, we're 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe for 50%. We are 13 out of 21 for 62% from two-point land, and we are 1 out of 7 from three-point range for 14%. We committed 9 turnovers in that first half, along with 7 personal fouls. We're led in scoring by Madison Rigdon with 14, 5 points for Kendra Young, 4 points for Sarah Mills and for Caitlin Littleton, and Trinity Tingley, all with 4. So that totals our 31. Scores 31-9 at halftime. Your Lady Tigers on top. So
Thanks for that, Lenny.
not a problem.
Another minute here to thank our sponsors, Lake Ridge Christian Church. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30. There is something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Also, thanks to Terry Elson State Farm Insurance, your good neighbor's agent since 1981. We focus on auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance, farm insurance, business insurance, and financial products throughout Paris, Illinois, and surrounding areas. Our mission is to put the interest of others ahead of our own. We're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet our customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which we work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
All righty, and along with that, Diamond Financial Consultants. Also, see Diamond Financial for all your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of experience in the income tax preparation. He is well-trained staff, and they can take care of all your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and non-for-profit tax returns. They also take care of all your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call them at 465-8562. That's Diamond Financial Consultants. Well, we still got 2:30 to go in halftime as the Lady Tigers are back out on the court warming up. Don't see any signs of, well, the Eagles are still over here in the makeshift lunchroom, but Coach Harris still talking about that first half, as they only scored 9 points and their shooting percentages was pretty low from inside the paint. So I'm guessing he's probably addressing that situation.
Looking ahead throughout the rest of the week, and I'm sure we'll mention the next couple of games at the end of our broadcast today, but tomorrow, as Lenny mentioned earlier in our broadcast here tonight, that the JV and varsity boys will be at home against Newton Eagles tomorrow. And you can expect to see that here on the same stream that you're watching this evening. And on Wednesday, girls will be playing away at Marshall.
Should be a good game there.
Yeah, that should be a good game. Jeff and I talked about on the Saturday broadcast of the 4 really good players that Marshall brings back and experience there. So that maybe all indications could be for an LIC championship early here on in this season.
Could be.
Tigers have the ball to start the second half. Young had it out top, gave way to Rigdon. Madison Rigdon passes it to Trinity Tingley. Tingley gets to the free throw line, inside the lane, floater up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound saved by Newton Eagle, that was Umballen. And here comes Newton. Einhorn has it just across half court. Tingley guards her. Einhorn gives it to Umballen. To the right wing, she dribbles, picks it up. Now gives it away. This is Murray. Murray into the lane, shot up no good. Rebound off of Madison Rigdon's hand. It'll stay Newton possession. Einhorn to inbound. Looks for Zumbalin, finds her in the corner. Back to Einhorn, short corner. Zumbalin cuts away. Einhorn dribbles out beyond the perimeter. Working against Tingley's defense. She lost control of it. Hawkins kicked it right back to her, and that'll draw a whistle. Kickball violation. Newton inbound from under their own basket. Einhorn. Looking. Gets it in to Murray. Murray at the elbow. Down low to McLean. Into the corner. Here's Blake. Blake to McLean. 2-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, however, comes down to Newton. Einhorn has it deep on the left wing. Hawkins guards her. Einhorn gets past the defender and scores it from the left side. It's 31-11. Tingley up for the Tigers. Picks up her dribble. Finds Hawkins. Back to Tingley. Littleton cut through. Tingley couldn't get it to her. Tingley picked up her dribble. Whistle blows. Foul called on Newton.
Foul's going to be on 34. Madison Blake, her first, team's first this half.
Inbound pass. Now finds Rigdon. Finds Tingley down below. Tried to reverse layup.
Yeah, she was too far under to shoot the right-hand layup, so she thought she'd take the step over, and that didn't work either.
Still a 20-point game, 31-11, Tigers lead. Littleton goes for the steal, can't get to it, knocks out of bounds. It'll be Newton ball.
That's good to see Caitlin back out there, so hopefully she maybe just bruised a little bit, but I don't see any bandages or.
Murray inbounds, finds a cutting Zumbalin through the lane, who catches and finishes.
That's her first points of the ball game.
31-13. Tingley had it, dribbled in the corner, gave to Littleton. Passes to Deming Hawkins, who catches, takes the dribble, finishes with the right hand, 33-13. Einhorn dribbles up for Newton. Gives to Zumbalin right wing. Rigdon guards her. Zumbalin gets blocked away by Kendra Young. Littleton picks it up. She'll bring it up for the Tigers this time down. Gives to Rigdon. Rigdon into the lane. Right-handed layup. Scoops it up. No good.
She lost control of it going up. Team was thinking it was touched by Newton, but I don't think, well, I think she just lost control of it. From my vantage point anyway.
It'll be Newton ball, 33-13. Zumbalin with it. She crossed the timeline. Gives to Murray. Murray called for traveling. Yeah. Young inbounds to Tingley as Trinity brings it up and passes to Deming Hawkins. Hawkins into the lane. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebounded by Young. Shot up. Her shot misses as well. Rebound this time by Zumbalin of Newton. As she has to take on 3 Tiger defenders. Finally gets rid of it. Now tries to get it back from a teammate. Goes after it hard on Littleton.
Caitlin gets hammered to the floor again. Zumbalin picks up her third personal. Team second this half.
Young to inbound. Gets it to Tingley. Gets it back to Young, who cuts through the lane. Shot up no good, but she was fouled and will head to the line for 2.
Foul's going to be on number 31. Oh, 34? I thought it was 31. Okay.
Official timeout on the court.
The scoreboard's got foul on 31. That's who I thought it was on. It was Lindsey McLean. So.
Couple of our other partners that we would like to thank. Sponsors being Soleil Body Salon, located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris. Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning beds, as well as spray tan services. We also have a nail technician and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546 and ask about their Valentine's Day gift set.
Okay, and along with them is going to be Great Heart Seed. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybeans, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Last broadcast, we mentioned 3 former Lady Tigers now playing at the collegiate level. Update on a couple of games from this weekend. Franklin lost again to Transylvania. 62-55 was the final on that one. Jenna Gates started again, played 25 minutes, had 3 points and an assist. First free throw from Kendra Young is good. Makes it 34-13. Second free throw, no good, but offensive rebound by Hawkins. Kick out to Tingley. Tingley finds Rigdon. Short corner jumper is good. All alone, Madison Rigdon. Again, knocks down the 2-point jumper. It's 36-13. Zumbalin has it. Gives it Einhorn. Back to Zumbalin. Fires a jumper, and she answers Rigdon. 36-15. Tingley up ahead. Finds Young. Young, layup good. Murray gives it to Zumbalin, who finds Einhorn. Einhorn dribbling out beyond the volleyball line. Gets past Littleton. Whistle blows. Foul called on Kate Littleton.
Caitlin's third. Be the team's first this half.
Einhorn inbounds from under her own basket. Gets it into Blake. Shot up is good. Blake scores 2. It's 38-17 now. Tingley across half court, passes left side Rigdon. Back out top Tingley. Tingley got it to Littleton after it was deflected by Einhorn. Now back to Tingley. Pass right side Littleton. Deep beyond the 3-point line. Littleton gives to Hawkins. Now finds Young. 3-pointer on the way. It's good. Right wing 3-pointer straight through for Kendra Young. It's 41-17. Zumbalin up for Newton. Picks up her dribble. Finally gets it to Einhorn after Littleton's defense denied that for a few seconds, and then a turnover, Newton. Tingley to walk it up for Paris. Finds Littleton. Littleton back to Tingley. And Littleton cut through on a wheel route to the basket, looked like. And Tingley's pass was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball under their own basket. Tingley to inbound. Hawkins cuts through. Tingley finds Young. Young picks up her dribble, gives to Hawkins. Hawkins drives. Right-handed layup, too strong. No good. Rebounded by Zumbalin of Newton. Zumbalin against Hawkins and Rigdon's defense. Finds Einhorn, who gives it to Murray. Murray into the lane. Right-hand layup, no good. Too strong, but a foul called on Paris.
Deming Hawkins picks up the personal her second, team second.
Murray's first free throw, no good.
Combs checks in for Hawkins.
Second free throw good. 41-18, long pass up ahead to Combs. Combs all alone, takes a dribble or two in towards the bucket and scores it for 2. 43-18. Pass to the right wing, this is Murray. Murray down low, pass goes to Blake. Her shot no good, but an offensive rebound put back opportunity and capitalizes on it was Lindsay McClain. 43-20. Tingley up ahead, finds Littleton. 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound to Kendra Young. Gives it Combs. Combs into the lane. Kick out Rigdon. 3-pointer on the way. This time it's good. 46-20. Murray picks up her dribble, finds Einhorn. Einhorn gives it to Blake. Short corner, her jumper is good. Both teams heating up here at the end of the third. Littleton, lob pass up ahead to Combs. Back out top, Young, three-pointer on the way. No good. Misses to the left. Combs tried to bat it to Littleton over the Newton Eagle, who was also battling for that rebound. But Caitlin knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Newton ball. Zumbalin brings it up for Newton. Brigden plays defense on her. Now they switch off and Littleton picks her up. Newton works around the perimeter. Pass down low. Hauled in there by Russell. Back out to Murray. Whistle blows.
Littleton.
Foul on Paris.
Caitlin gets a hand in there, grabs her on the wrist. Her fourth, team's third. Looks like Sarah Mills getting ready to check in for Littleton.
Free throw from Murray's good. Second free throw also good. Tinley brings it up, gives it to Young. Now down low to Combs. Combs fighting for it. Lost it. Timeout Newton. Just a 30-second timeout for Newton. Give us enough time to also let you know about the Lakeland basketball team, as they won a couple of days ago down at John A. Logan, 80-60. Carrington Crable scoring in double digits in that contest. And mentioned DePaul had their weekend series canceled. That was supposed to be against Worcester. Their next contest will be Thursday. Then they will also have a game on Saturday, that against the same opponent in Denison. The game on Saturday on the DePaul website does show that there's going to be a video available if you're interested in catching that game at 2 o'clock Central Time. Back in action here in Paris, where it's 46-24, Tiger lead over the Newton Eagles. Newton advances up the court. Kessler puts up a 2 and scores it. Tinley back the other way. Dribble to the right side. Hand off Rigdon. Rigdon up top. Gives it to Combs. Combs a few dribbles. She gives back to Tinley. Less than a minute to play, third quarter. Tinley calls out a play. Uses a crossover dribble. Now back to her right hand. Then behind the back. She'll dribble left side. Give to Young. 3 on the way. No good. Left it short. Rebound. Nearly got all the way back out to Young. But hauled in there by Ava Kessler of Newton. Kessler gives to Zimbalin. Murray now right wing. Ready to go for the steal. Can't get it. Murray gave it up. Knocked away. That was Kessler who had it for a second. The ball rolled out of bounds. It'll be Newton ball. Schaefer with it. Inbound pass. Newton works it to the free throw line. Russell picked it up. Russell still looking. Got to get rid of it and does. Zimbalin. She'll pull up for the jumper that's no good. Rebounded by Sarah Mills. Mills gives it to Rigdon. Here come the Tigers. Rigdon, right side of the lane. Newton Eagle tries to take a charge, and they're going to call her for a block. Rigdon will head to the line for 2.
Russell picks up a personal. Her second. Team's fourth.
First free throw is good from Madison Rigdon. Second free throw also good. That makes it 48-26, 8 seconds to play. Newton inbounds, not much urgency here. 3 seconds left. Russell not going to get a shot away. Horn sounds. That's the end of 3 here in Paris. Your score, Lady Tigers 48. Newton Eagles 26. Paris Sports Network. Thanks our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck for their support here of our broadcast.
Well, both teams scored 17 points that quarter, so no gain, no loss. The lead's still the same. We got 8 minutes left in this contest, and looks like, to me, it's going to be another Lady Tiger victory. The boys will be in action tomorrow night against the Newton Eagles, so I think BJ and I got that call, and then Wednesday night, the ladies are on the road to Marshall. Should be a good contest there, so not sure about the call there. Might be Jeff and Clay, maybe.
Haven't heard yet. I can only hope to get to call that one.
Well, you can have her, buddy. I volunteered to do it, but
yeah, like we talked about, that'll be a good game. Kai Ingledow and Allie Compton, Maya Osborne. A lot of good ball players for that Marshall squad. We're underway here in the fourth. Tigers lead by 22. New into their offensive set. They turn it over. Madison Rigdon with the steal. Rigdon across half court where she had it poked away by Brooke Schaefer. It'll stay Paris ball as one out of bounds. Young to inbound. Gets it to Rigdon. Rigdon down the left side of the line this time. Left-hand layup, no good. Another foul called. Rigdon back to the line.
Russell picked up the personal, her third, team's fifth.
First free throw straight through for Rigdon. Second on the way, also good. Newton up the court now, out of bounds. Last touch by Paris, as Rigdon was playing defense there on Amber Russell. Schaefer to inbound. Long pass, intercepted by Madison Rigdon. Pass up ahead of Littleton. Littleton has Tingley, gets it to her, but just a little bit too late. Kick out, three-pointer on the way. Rigdon no good, left it short, rebounded by Russell of Newton. Russell gives to Schaefer. Schaefer down the left side of the court. Throws an interception. This is Kate Littleton this time. Littleton's fouled.
That'll be Schaefer's first personal, team sixth.
Minute gone by here in the final frame. Tinley's pass in the corner. Young throws it away. Russell with the steal. She nearly lost it. Gets it back. And she'll cross half court for Newton. Across the court pass to Schaefer. Schaefer throws it into the hands of Kendra Young. Young has Tingley. Tingley up ahead. She'll finish with the right hand. 54-26. Newton with the offensive set now. Should have said 52-26. Stefan was faster than me that time. Impressive. Timeout on the court. Newton will call a full timeout this time around.
Yeah, she got trapped down here in this corner. Nowhere to go with that basketball. Coach called the timeout to keep from losing it, I think.
Thanks to our pregame sponsor, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. At a half hour, you know by now they need that for their coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Also, thanks to our halftime sponsor, Lot 50 Brewing. They're located at 112 East Court Street, and they are the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owner Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smittcamp work for you. Back underway here with just under 6.5 to play. Newton inbounds. Einhorn drives baseline, had it poked away by Deming Hawkins, and they're going to call her for a foul.
I think so. That'll be her third, team's fourth.
Einhorn inbounds. Gets it to McLean. Einhorn pops back out in the corner. Catch and fire. No good from three. Rigdon with the rebound. Rigdon has Littleton up ahead. Littleton, one dribble. Left handed layup is good. Then on the inbound, Littleton went for the steal. Nearly got it. Newton has it. Now it's 54-26. Newton across half court. Einhorn with it. Littleton plays defense on her. Pass to Zimbalin. Nearly ripped out of there by Rigdon. They're in color for a foul.
That'll be Maddie's first, though. Team's fifth.
Zimbalin will inbound. Looked long for a second. Now she gets it into Blake. Back to Zimbalin. One dribble, head fake, and got rid of it. Here's Einhorn, deep in the left wing. Littleton guards her. Einhorn dribbling at the volleyball line. Count is on. Littleton playing defense. Now she picked up her dribble. Count restarts, and she gives it away. Now she'll cut through. That's Einhorn. Catches it. Fires a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kendra Young, and Kendra will be fouled.
Murray picks up the personal, her second, team seventh. Send Kendra to the charity stripe. Should be shooting a one-on-one.
First free throw short, no good. Rebounded by Newton. And that was Madison Blake who tried to throw a pass over Deming Hawkins. Hawkins swatted out of bounds. It'll stay Newton ball. Newton with it, approaching 5 minutes to play on this one. Murray up ahead.
Oh.
Shot no good from Lindsay McLean.
She was wide open, though, on the backside. And just Trinity picked up the personal, her second, team sixth. Mills checks in for Hawkins.
Changing this to an inbound play as Newton gets it in. That was Einhorn that triggered, and a travel call.
Travel. Another turnover, Newton.
Tingley across half court for the Tigers. She'll dribble to the right wing. Lob pass down low to Young. Young hauls it in. One dribble. Shot up no good. Too strong over the rim. Sarah Mills down there battling for the rebound. Can't get it. Here comes Newton until Madison Rigdon gets a steal. Rigdon back the other way. Bounce past Tingley. Trinity Tingley drives in. Lob past Sarah Mills. Hauls it in. Puts up a shot that's going to rim out. No good. Rebounded by Einhorn of Newton. Einhorn. We'll see if she uses a Zimbalin screen. She does, but then had it knocked away. Tingley up ahead of Rigdon. Rigdon goes into contact. Nothing called.
Oh, wow.
He might just be waiting like he's been waiting all night to blow his whistle.
Yeah,
Nope, he might not be going to blow it this time.
I guess not.
Give him plenty of time, right, Lenny?
Yeah.
Timeout called. There's the final official timeout of the evening.
Okay, let's see. This timeout should be brought to you by Church Insurance Agency. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life, and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their offices at 116 East Court Street, or talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 888-888-4022 or visit them at their website at www.churchinsurancehc.com. Also, we got Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Inbound pass from Tingley, found at Cutting Young, who finishes from the left side. That makes it 56-26. Tigers up by 30. Ball poked away as Shaylee Murray brought it up for Newton. Murray has it back. Right side of the lane. Drives it. Shoots it. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Newton ball with a running clock. Zumbalin looking. Passes out top. This is Murray once again. Finds Zumbalin. Zumbalin in the lane. She'll put up a shot. Hit it. Tigers back into their offensive end. Combs' attempted pass to Young went off the leg of a Newton Eagle. Turnover. Einhorn up for Newton this time. Gives a Zumbalin. Pass intended, I believe, for Einhorn. Taken away by Young. Up ahead, Kaylin Combs. Right-handed layup. No good. Kenzie Hutchings down there had a chance at the rebound. Couldn't get to it. And a foul is going to be called.
Yep. Hutchings, I think, is going to pick that one up. Her first. Team seventh.
Murray to the line for Newton. Her first is good. She's earned a second. Second is also good. Trinity Tingley will bring it up. Deming Hawkins out there as well, along with Kenzie Hutchings, Sarah Mills, and Grace Sullivan. Here's Tingley, deep three on the way. She'll hit it. 59-30. Less than 2 to play in this one. Russell has it, deep on the right wing for Newton. Russell gets inside the perimeter, puts up a shot, hard off the glass, no good, rebounded by Hutchings. Hutchings throws to Tingley. Trinity will bring it up. Pass the left side, Sullivan. Sullivan drives baseline. Grace picks up her dribble, gives to Tingley corner. Three on the way again. This time no good. And it'll roll to the other side, out of bounds. Newton ball. Jacoba Harkar into the game now for the Lady Tigers. So we approach a minute to play. Pass to the free throw line, and a shot up by Ava Kessler is no good, but a whistle blows. And it'll be Newton ball under their own basket.
What was the call? I thought they called a foul. Maybe not. I'm not sure what they called.
Inbound pass winds up in the hands of Kessler. Found a teammate, put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Hutchings. Hutchings gives to Sullivan. Sullivan dribbles to the free throw or the volleyball line. With 35 seconds left, Hutchings has it now. She dribbles out near midcourt. Passes left side, Harkar. Mills sets the screen. Harkar doesn't use it. Instead, she's going to be tied up. It'll be Paris ball with 20 seconds remaining. Tigers will move to 3-0 on the year. Their first Little Illini Conference win of the season. With 10 seconds left, Hutchings had it. Gave it to Sullivan. 8 seconds. Sullivan finds a cutting Harkar. Harkar loses it, hits the deck. 2 seconds left. Whistle blows jump ball. And fitting way to end the night. One more jump ball for Lenny and I up here to watch. And another victory from your Lady Tigers for us to watch. This time, 59-30 is your final score as the Tigers knock off the Newton Eagles and move to 3-0 on the season. Newton Falls 2-1. And we will anticipate a post-game show with Coach Tingley once they are finished with their post-game chat. One more time to run through all of our sponsors here of the Paris Sports Network. Our pregame show, always sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Halftime shows brought to you by Lot 50 Brewing. Also thanks to Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Bros Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Illini IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance, Terry Elston, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, and Great Heart Seed. Along with those sponsors, thank you to our affiliate sponsors, those being Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck. As Lenny mentioned, Paris Sports Network will be back on the air tomorrow for the boys contest against the same school, the Newton Eagles, also visiting Paris High School. As for the girls, we also mentioned the Marshall contest to be held on Wednesday. That will be at Marshall, and the Paris Sports Network will bring you the action from that one as well. Next few games for your Lady Tigers, that one being against Marshall on Wednesday, followed by Olney next week and Casey next week. Mentioned the Mount Carmel game earlier. That'll be on the 25th of February. Tigers will also play Red Hill that week, so still a couple weeks away from that one. But a new opponent for the Lady Tigers to take on. And we'll run through stats here as part of our postgame show, along with potentially, possibly, interviewing Coach Tingley.
And normally he comes up.
We thank you for joining in on this broadcast. If you missed it, Lenny and I were talking about the new huddle camera installed to track the ball as it moves back and forth on the court. Coach Tingley makes his way towards the top of the bleachers for the postgame interview here on the Paris Sports Network. And once he gets settled in, we'll get a few questions answered. Coach. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Sure.
Well, I haven't got a chance to talk to you yet this year. So, first, you played 3 games now. This whole year has been a lot about learning new things and things that you probably never thought you were going to need to learn. What about your team have you learned with these first 3 games?
Just consistency in taking care of the basketball. We had some turnovers tonight. We played fast, so we're going to have them, and we accept that. It was the consistency, though, in terms of, at the beginning of the game, we were just clicking. In the second quarter, we had 8 points. Can't happen. That's the thing I got to learn. We're a young team, and we got to learn the consistency of the game, being able to reproduce as often as possible from one quarter to the next. And we just kind of went cold there. I think maybe tried to get too cute with some passing. Didn't cut as much. Started kind of taking some things for granted. And it's something a young team is going to have to learn. It is an attribute of our team, though, for sure. We've talked about it as coaches and players, that we're a very good cutting and passing team. Then sometimes sometimes they tell you your best strength is your worst attribute also, and so sometimes we overcut or we overpass or we try to make the great pass instead of just the good pass. So I think it's just going to come down to the girls as they continue to mature and grow, because we got a lot of young ones out there on the court, learning when to make that pass and when not to, when to take that shot and when not to, when to cut. And I think that's more often than not. Sometimes we have a girl standing when they have an open lane to cut. And when we did, you saw what we produced, a lot of open, shots, and even some of those ones we missed. We had a lot of excellent passes at the rim. We probably left 6 or 7 assists out of there on the court that we just missed an open shot or a close one, something that was at the basket. It might have been a tough one, but a close one. So I think the main thing that we're learning so far early is just being able to play with some consistency from one quarter to the next.
Okay. And I think I ask you this at least once a year, so we'll get out of the way early. The first game, your shooting percentage shows what kind of night that was.
Yeah.
Since then, girls have still seemed confident in their shooting ability. So what are the conversations you're having with them? Did you get in the gym the next day and put up a bunch of shots to get that back into rhythm, or what's it take for you guys to get back on track? Like, it seems like you're starting to settle in.
Yeah,
now.
there were 3 things that we did the very next day at practice, and we shot a lot more. Early in the season, especially the way we started, it's like, hey, we have a game, we got to get plays in and stuff. And so as a coach, there's a hard time. Sometimes it's tough to balance like the skill work and the shooting and everything else. So we came back the day after the Effingham game, and we spent 3 days doing these 3 things. We shot a lot. We ran defensive rebounding toughness drills where we had to just hit bodies and grab rebounds and fend people off, because we're not a particularly strong team, but we're a feisty team. Where we're able to hustle and get those rebounds. And then the third thing we did is we ran. And then ran some more. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm mad and ran, because I don't typically do that. It was about, hey, if we're going to be successful, we can't grow 3 or 4 inches from each girl's position overnight. We're going to have to outrun teams, outwork teams, out-hustle teams. And, it's a unique season because most girls come in and they've already done some conditioning, some preseason stuff where they've gotten themselves ready. They did that, but it wasn't at the same level as what you would do if you had from, say, September clear to November when we'd start or something like that. They had some days where they would play this and that and get their bodies ready, but nothing in that same accord where we would be maybe by the time the season rolled around having some conditioning type of stuff from the captains, 4 days a week. So being in shape is a big deal for us, and holding that, because we do have some girls that if they run the floor, we're going to get open shots. Even our bigs running the floor get open shots, and Sarah Mills and Deming and Kendra all do a really good job, but sometimes they wear out, and we need them in there. And we've also been in some foul trouble and not really been able to sub. Those couple games we were not tonight, but so those were the 3 things that we did, and one of them definitely was shooting, and it was just to give them the confidence, because honestly, I've seen all those girls shoot, and we have a lot of really good shooters on the team, and you don't forget to shoot overnight. You just kind of maybe go in a little slump here, slump there. It's not about, can you repeat that? It's just finding it again.
Final question for you about Wednesday.
Yeah.
Big matchup right against Marshall.
Sure.
They got a pretty solid ball club, right?
Sure.
You rattle off 3 or 4 girls' names that you mentioned, right off the top of your head. So what are you looking forward to in that matchup? From where you're coming from with a lesser experienced ball club versus a Marshall squad that does bring those girls back, is this this a matchup that we all should be looking forward to, right?
Well, and we have a target on our back. We're still the team to beat in the conference, in my opinion, and they know that, and they talk about that. They say, that's the team we want to beat, and that's exactly where we were at 3 or 4 years ago. We were wanting to beat that team. That was just that team. So we know what that feels like, and I appreciate the fact that those girls have that mindset from Marshall, is to, like, you're the team to beat, and we're going to get you. We're going to get you somehow. So we know it's going to be a tough game, a tough battle. We match up pretty well with each other. Neither team's super big. Both teams have some guards to work with. Both teams shoot the ball pretty well. It's just going to come down to who executes, and honestly probably who controls the rebounds that night, and it's most night that's the case, but controls the rebounding. But I think it's a good matchup for us, and it'll be a fun game, for us to play on Wednesday night, kind of see where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, appreciate your time, Coach, and we'll let you get out of here
All right,
and congrats on the win.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thanks to Coach Tinley for joining us here on the post-game show. And I believe my partner Lenny Irwin's all set. Give us final numbers.
I got them. For the Newton Lady Eagles, they were 9 out of 12 from the free throw line for 75%. They were 9 out of 37 for 24% from two-point range. And they were 1 out of 4 for 25% from three-point land. I had them committing 22 turnovers in the contest, and they had 7 personal fouls that second half. One thing about our Tiger defense, we didn't let a girl from Newton into double digits. Everybody was in single digits. Leading the way was Allison Einhorn with 7, then 6 apiece for Whitney Zumbolin and Madison Blake. Then it drops down to 5 for Shaylee Murray, 3 points for Lindsay McLean, and 2 points for Ava Kessler, and 1 point for Alexis Hetzer. For your Lady Tigers, we were 7 out of 11 from the free throw line, 64%. We were 20 out of 35 for 57% from two-point range, and 4 out of 13 from three-point land for 31%. I only had us committing 12 turnovers, so, the way we run, the way we hustle, the way we pass, cut, 12 turnovers, that's to be expected, and that's not an exuberant number. So if we can keep it, under 15, I think these girls are going to be all right. Leading the way tonight for the Lady Tigers was Madison Rigdon, as she was definitely on. She had 23 points, 13 points for Kendra Young, 9 points for Trinity Tingley. Then it drops down to 6 for Caitlin Littleton, 4 points for Sarah Mills, and 2 apiece for Deming Hawkins and for Caitlin Combs. So Lady Tigers victorious once again tonight, 59-30, your final.
Thanks, Lenny, and appreciate one more time everybody joining the broadcast here this evening on the Paris Sports Network YouTube channel. And as we mentioned multiple times, we'll be here again tomorrow evening as the boys take on Newton. And 2 nights from now, the girls will be in Marshall. We'll bring you that one as well. So hope to see you again here the next couple of nights. And with that, for my partner Lenny Irwin, this is Clay Best signing off, thanking you for joining us here on the Paris Sports Network.